EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Brandon Dorlus there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Secured by the veteran Adam Thielen. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Minnesota.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
A run. It's Jones, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. He tried to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line, and they turn it over on down.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Atlanta.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Moving left. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. High pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
From the gun, it's Penix. Right side, catch made by McLeod. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second down at the Vikings 7-yard line.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Rolling to the left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. Escaping to his left. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard
From
line.
the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They run it once more with Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 20-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Taken down back at
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them to the 1.
That's good for a Vikings first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jones trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no...
And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. That is first touchdown of the new year. Reichers good with the extra point. Vikings will level things up at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And the lefty panics on first down. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Throwing is Penix, working his way out left. There he goes again.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Robinson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith. They're on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jeff Okudah, former 3rd overall pick in the draft. They're on the tackle.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Another run here for Robinson.
Robinson, ball carrier. Blake Ashman on the tackle. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Ray McLeod is the one he was looking for there. Now it's going to be third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now Penix on third and long. To the right, that's Pitts. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Flushed to his left. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team get possession of the football.
At their own 42-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He'll get this to McLeod. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Back to throw. Here's Penix. On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, Penix. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's fourth down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. To throw, it's McCarthy. Out to his right. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
First down.
Running left, it's Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Makes it third.
Here's third and 2. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's going to have the first down and more. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Minnesota.
10 yards to go.
He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 10-yard line.
Now McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson.
Now third down.
And now third and goal coming up. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. These are the situations where as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
So that challenge, a successful one. Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Vikings move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. The Vikings have got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out. Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
To the left side here, caught by Addison. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Jefferson's got it coming around. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet.
That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Vikings extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Don't need much. It is third and inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Looking to throw. It's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
It's second down.
Jalen Redmond. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Penix. That is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. We'll get this complete. It's Addison again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
1st and 10 at
First
the
and 10.
41-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Now Jones. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
McCarthy going to tap this one forward to his receiver. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
At the 3-yard line.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They look to run with Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. Working across the field, he's got London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the Vikings. They get the job done here.